right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with the Jasmine brand.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Let's get right into this Yee tea. So, according to allhiphop.com, they have this exclusive.
Okay.
Cassie is officially considered unreachable by the federal court. A judge ruled that she has been evading getting served in this whole freak-off lawsuit that was filed by Clayton Howard. So now he's able to serve her through alternate means. So there were 9 failed service attempts at 3 different addresses in New York and Connecticut, as well as they reached out to her lawyer. The lawyer responded but declined to accept service. So with no physical location confirmed, they said the only practical option is to send the summons complaint in order by email.
Okay.
So normally you have to serve somebody, but once you try that and it's been done several times, then they can serve you another way.
Yeah, that's happened to us before.
It has.
Yeah,
I'm glad you got your site back, Jasmine. The Jasmine brand is back.
The Jasmine brand is back, baby.
The Instagram page is official now because y'all had like the .jasmine.brand. Now it's just the Jasmine brand.
And shout out to Meyer Faddle for miraculously getting it back. I don't know what he did, but we're back, baby.
All right, now Jason Derulo is saying that he will never work with women again. He was on an episode of In Depth with Graham Bensinger, and here is what he had to say after he had gotten sued by a woman, and the lawsuit was then dismissed. But here's what he said.
What did you learn going through that?
Never work with women. There's truth in every joke. It's a sad truth. Like, I will never be alone in a room with a woman that I work with ever again. It's too risky. That case was dismissed twice, and there's hardly no mention of it online. When that case was brought up, it was on every single front page, and I lost so many brand deals, relationships. I lost millions of dollars.
Okay.
Yeah, so now he's saying he won't do that. Look, he probably has PTSD from the situation.
Yeah, and it can't hurt to have someone else around. You know, it's fine.
Right. He has a twice dismissed lawsuit against a singer who, has made allegations against him. And he said they were ridiculous and things that just sounded not even believable.
Right.
So,
Okay.
All right. Now, here's an apology from Trayvon Boykin. Now, this all happened after an interview resurfaced. He said he shared a moment, and this moment was 10 years ago, where he talked about going to Thanksgiving at Russell Wilson's house. And this was on, a podcast where he was just discussing how weird it was. Here's what he said initially.
Russell Wilson, I went to his house for Thanksgiving. The weirdest feel like his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. Even if you don't fool with your family, like it still works me on Thanksgiving. It's literally him, Sierra Daddy, me, Noonie, Baby Future, the chef, and 2 nannies.
All right. Well, on this latest episode of the House of Playmakers, he did apologize. I don't know.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
When it come to Thanksgiving, the reason I said what I said is because when we had a little bit of nothing, we still came together as a family. So when I seen something a little bit different, it was that to me. It was different. Now, I probably could have articulated it a lot better than what I did, and I could have gave a little bit more context than what I did. I do want to issue an apology because they didn't necessarily deserve it. I could have told a story without name dropping.
Why wasn't he with his family if they were so close?
Yeah, that's a fact. And also, I like to say, I didn't really have a problem with what he said. I had a problem him saying it on the podcast. Like, if he was talking to one of his homeboys, like, yo, it was weird over there.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't even know.
Yeah, that's fine. But then you get on the podcast, like, come on.
This man invited you into his home.
Yeah, that's so private.
Now, Russell Wilson's mom also responded, said, I'm his mom. It's none of your business. This is opportunistic. I am so tired of you men cutting down my son. Jesus said to all accusing the woman, he who is without sin cast the first stone.
She put a scripture out.
Yeah, so she also brought up his criminal history.
Whoa.
She said, Russ thought enough of you who has a criminal history to love you enough to invite you over.
You know you mad with your mama getting the comments.
Mama. All right, well, that is your Yee. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you need to know about them. We told you about Netflix and this $72 billion equity deal. Well, now there is a $108.4 billion bid for Warner Brothers Discovery. We'll give you the details. It's way out.